Hello everybody, welcome to the Sunday weigh-in. It is weigh-in time. I am Patrick and I want to say hello, really. I haven't spoken to you in such a long time and I wanted to do this video because it's kind of been affecting me a lot recently, and I wanted to share it with you because maybe you're going through the same thing at the moment, or maybe you are worried about going through the same thing. And I've definitely learned a lot in the last couple of years. Now, if you are a subscriber already, then thank you so much. If you've been with me since the very beginning, thank you. If you're new, hopefully you can take some words of wisdom away with you. And well, I'm saying I'm wise. That's definitely not the case, but you know, let's see how you find the video, and if you like it, please consider liking it and subscribing. So if you have been with me from the very beginning, you will know that I started my journey, I think it was probably about 4 years ago that I started Slimming World. And I started this YouTube channel, maybe it was 3 years ago, I can't remember. Anyway, I started it a little while ago. You can check back at my first video. And we have been through so much, you and I. Like, we have been through so much in that short space of time. And since my very first video to today, I have been at the lowest weight I have ever been since I was probably about 3 years old, because I was a big kid. And I am now back pretty much to the weight that I was when I did my first YouTube video. And I wanted to do this video because I am not happy about it, and there are things that I have done these last, say, 2 years, year and a half, 2 years, or 3 years I should say, since I've kind of been the lowest that I was, and I've put back on the weight. And it just made me think about how weight loss and mental health and the way you think about things, this is difficult to talk about, but what I'm trying to get across from this video is when I was at my lowest weight, because I was about, I think, 14.5 stone at my lowest weight, and that was around about the time that I was doing videos regularly and I was going to Slimming World regularly. I wasn't happy with my weight, and that, looking back at it now, is ridiculous. And I know that there's a lot of people, and you've done an amazing job so far. Maybe you've lost 2 stone, maybe you've lost 1 stone, maybe you've lost, like half a stone. Whatever weight loss that you've done so far, you're always looking for the next weight loss. You're always looking for the next time. And that was definitely me. I mean, I lost 11.5 stone in total, and I'm definitely not as big as I was back when I was like 26.5 stone. But I've definitely put on a lot of weight since when I was at my latest, which was during YouTube videos. And I remember thinking back then that, I'm not happy. I was happier, but I still wasn't happy with the way I looked. I was still self-conscious. And looking back at that now, and I actually realised that I needed to do this video because recently I've been thinking, if only I could get back to the way I was when I was at my latest. And then I thought to myself, well, I wasn't happy with my weight back then. And I thought, well, why? Why wasn't I happy with my weight back then? It's such a ridiculous thing that many people are going through. And the reason for this video is basically to make everyone realise that if you lose a couple of pounds, if you lose a couple of stone, you've got to be thankful for the weight loss that you've done, because you've done an incredibly hard thing and you've done an incredible job in order to lose that weight, and be happy with every milestone that you get. And I wish that I would have realised that when I was at my lowest weight. So the reason I'm doing this video is recently I met a couple of people, just some new people that I hadn't actually met before, and I told them about my channel and they checked it out. And the next day they came to me and they were like, oh, you used to be so skinny. And I was like, I did. And that kind of really put things back into perspective. And I haven't been happy with my weight, like properly unhappy with my weight now for quite a long time, probably about 1.5 years, 2 years. And I said this from the very beginning, and I've said this throughout my YouTube videos, that you need to have that clicking point where you realise that actually I'm not happy, I need to do something about it. And I think that a lot of the times that clicking point is either experiences that you have, i.e., for example, the reason that I wanted to lose the weight in the first place was because I went to Disney and I couldn't fit any of the rides, and it was very embarrassing. And that was when I realised that I really needed to lose the weight. And this time it was being compared to the way I was 2 years ago, and how proud I should have been back then that I lost so much weight. And I realised that I was being ridiculous, and I hope that you people out there now who have lost and done an amazing journey and have lost so much weight and they are a lot happier within themselves but still not happy, I want you to think to yourself, imagine if you had put all that weight back on, which is what I've done. Which you've got to realise that people will always look at you in a better light than you look at yourself. So I want you to realise, and I want you to look at yourself now and realise that whatever weight loss that you've done an incredible job, and you should be very, very proud of yourself, because imagine putting that weight back on. Again, something which I've done, and this is a new start. So this video is very similar to the very first video that I ever did, which was on a Sunday. It was the Sunday weigh-in. I originally said back then that I wanted to create a weight loss community, and that is what I did. And I'm sorry that I left you for quite a while, but I just wasn't in the headspace, and I haven't been for the last few years in order to do some videos. However, I want to get back with that community, and I want to start again, and hopefully you will be along the journey with me like you have already. And again, if you are new, welcome. I have an Instagram, which is Weighintime YouTube. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter. I don't use Facebook and Twitter that much, but you can follow it anyway. But check out my Instagram account, and it's going to be a different journey this time, definitely a different journey. And I'm going to be taking every single weight loss with even more gratitude than I did originally, and I'm going to appreciate every step of this journey. And the thing is, I know how to do it, you guys know how to do it, and it's just about getting your brain, which is my issue, getting your brain ready and back in that mindset. And I feel like I'm there. I'm not going to promise that I am there, but I know that I'm not happy with myself at the moment, and I really, really want to get back to where I was a couple of years ago. And in all honesty, the only way I did that was with your help, and it's just surprising, or probably normal, that I put weight back on when I stopped talking to you guys. So I really want to start the community up again. So it is, of course, the Sunday weigh-in, and in good old-fashioned weigh-in time tradition, make sure you drop your gains, your losses, your tips and your tricks into the comment section below. And again, be happy with what you've done. Be happy with the little weight losses or the big weight losses that you've achieved, because you have been amazing on your journey. And if your journey is just about to start, then I'm very excited, because your journey and my journey are going to start again together. And while I remember, don't forget, you need at least 2.5 litres of water every single day. So make sure that you drink that. And I will see you again very, very soon. Whatever time you're watching this, have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening. Thanks for watching.